Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who were well. And shalom to sincere, hopeful, elect brothers and sisters listening and learning, and to you brothers preaching and teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth. As the brother Nathan, Kamala GMS Indianapolis camp, coming back with an article from CBS News, and it reads, Russian missile strike kills more than 50 people and wounds over 200 in Ukrainian city of Poltava, officials say. It says two ballistic missiles blasted a military academy and nearby hospital Tuesday in Ukraine, killing more than 50 people and wounding more than 200 others, Ukrainian officials said. The missiles tore into the heart of the Poltava Military Institute of Communications main building, causing several stories to collapse. It didn't take long for the smell of smoke and word of the deadly strike to spread through the central eastern town. The strike appeared to be one of the deadliest carried out by Russian forces since the war began more than 900 days ago, with Russia's February 24th, 2022 full-scale invasion. And see, that's that, man. Time is flying. Like, here it is. This started back on February 24th, 2022. Here it is. We're in September of 24. And, this thing is not dying down. It's actually heating up, So that goes to show you that Yahweh Shimon Shai, he's with this destruction of these people. And then, like I said, this is the birth pains, These are the beginning stages of World War III. I'll continue. It says, it was the war's deadliest single attack this year, the Reuters news agency said. On Wednesday, a Russian attack on the city of Lviv in western Ukraine killed 7 people, including 3 children. Ukraine's interior minister wrote on Telegram, according to Agence France Presse. President Volodymyr Zelensky denounced it as a terrorist attack, AFP said. Let's see more. It says, Lviv is close to Ukraine's border with Poland, which Reuters said scrambled jet fighters for the 3rd time in 8 days to maintain safety of its airspace, right? So that, right, you're getting close to Poland. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Poland, is a NATO ally, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Yeah, you look it up. So, that's the case. Hey, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. And that's just happening today, For the 3rd time in 8 days to maintain the safety of its airspace. AFP points out that, for the most part, Lviv hasn't been hit hard during the war, but Russian strikes last week hit its energy infrastructure, causing outages, according to officials. Reuters reports that Russia also hit the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv and several other regions with missiles Wednesday, but there was no immediate word of damage. People in Poltava found themselves under the rubble. Many were saved, Zelensky said in a video posted on his Telegram channel Tuesday. He ordered an investigation. Shattered bricks were visible inside the closed gates of the institution, which off limits to the media. And small pools of blood could be seen just outside hours later. Field communications trucks were parked along the perimeter. Roads were covered in glass from shattered apartment windows. It was like eyewitnesses. I heard explosions. I was at home at the time when I left the house. I realized that it was something evil and something bad, said Yevgeny Zemensky, who arrived to volunteer his help. I was worried about the children, the residents of Poltava. That's why we're here today, to help our city in any way we can. Hey, and Yahweh Shema Shai, it's like evil. Hey, he's bringing bad times. Evil meaning time, ill meaning bad. Yep, and that's what's going to continue to happen. All right. This is by Tuesday evening. The death toll stood at 51, according to the General Prosecutor's Office. So my deepest condolences to the families of those killed and injured in the Russian missile attack on Poltava. Ukraine's First Lady, Olena Zelensky, posted on the social media Tuesday, this is a shocking tragedy for the whole Ukraine. I want to see how it's so shocking. Because you're in war with these people, man. It says Philippe Pronin, governor of the region that bears Poltava's name, announced on Telegram that 219 people were wounded. Up to 18 people may be buried under the rubble, he said. 10 apartment buildings were damaged and more than 150 people donated blood, Pronin said. He called it a great tragedy for the region and all of Ukraine and announced 3 days of mourning starting Wednesday, which that's today. Yeah, I'm not going to read all this. Check it out. Let's see here. Let's read this. He said, Ukraine, this is from Zelensky, Ukraine needs air defense systems and missiles now, not sitting in storage, Zelensky wrote in English on Telegram. Long-range strikes that can protect us from Russian terror are needed now, not later. Every day of delay, unfortunately, means more lost lives, he said. Ukraine's Air Force said Monday that Russia had launched an overnight barrage of ballistic and cruise missiles and drones at Kyiv as children prepared to return to school. Multiple explosions echoed across the capital early Monday morning as Ukraine's air defenses shot down many of the weapons, causing damage and fires as the debris fell onto the capital. See, that's another thing. You can shoot down all these barrage missiles and stuff, but yeah, that debris coming on fire is still cause some type of destruction. Yeah, see, confirmed. NATO member Poland scrambles jets as Russia attacks Western Ukraine. Yeah, so that's what's going down. Lord is bringing it. It's Matthew 24:6. It says, "And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled." See, this is in the red letter. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. Yahweh Shai means he saves or he delivers in the Paleo Hebrew. All right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. All right, there's no letter J. Letter J wasn't invented until like 1524. So there's no way his name would be Jesus 2,000 years ago. Anyways, it says, "Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." And see, that's what's happening. That's how you know we're in the end times. All right, by what's going on. All right, because as a matter of fact, we go to the 2nd ninth chapter, in verse 1, it says, "He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself." Like how you measure, what's your measuring stick? Hey, the prophecies of the scriptures. All right, this Bible. All right, that's how you're measuring the times. All right, that's how we know where we're at. All right, part of that prophecy is what? The wars and rumors of wars. All right, so not only are we seeing wars and these battles and skirmishes breaking out between opposing nations, but you're hearing about more escalation of nations, ready to fight each other, man. All right, because that's the type of the spirit that the Lord has on this, and it's just going to get worse. It's just going to get worse. And you Akim and Akwaf, those of the hopeful elect that believe in Yahweh B'Shem El Shai, hey, these are the exciting times that we need. We need these things to happen. All right, to usher in the kingdom of heaven. All right, all hell has to break loose. Then ultimately, before the World War III hits its full deal, guess what? You got to have that MOT to the B, that charagma, that chip, that micro C hip. All right. that potato chip. That's got to be pushed and enforced amongst the world. All right, the world, Craig. You know what I'm saying? All right, so that mark of that, that MOT to the B, we know we're talking about Revelation 13 and 16. Hey, that's got to be forced before we see the third woe. Okay? And it says, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, and see, Yahweh Shemel Shai, he's laid it out for us. He's given us the blueprint. He gave us the outline on, what's going to go on in these last days. Now, we don't have the total specific, time stamp, time by time on how things are going to go. All right, no, the Lord didn't do that. He just gave us an overview on the things that are going to be happening. So it's all tying in. All right. But we're seeing prophecy come to life right in front of us. It says, then shalt thou understand. Matter of fact, I'm going to get this too. It says, when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. Let's get... This is Isaiah 46 and 9. It says, remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. See, this is Yahweh Shemashai's movie. All right. He's doing all his pleasure. This is the way he wrote the script. All right, and he's telling us before they happen. So, and that's fair. Hey, we serve a just power. All right, he's fair with us. He told us up front what's going to happen. What you can do to prevent yourself from being a part of the destruction, right? And he told us what you do if to be a part of it, right? He told us what we should do to live and what we should do to die. All right. So you can't, at the end of the day, you can't call Yahweh Shema Shai unjust because he laid it all out there for you. All right. And how did he lay it out even more so? What? Through his prophets, through the men of the Lord that he set up on the highways and byways, doing these electronic epistles, like, and an epistle is a letter. It's like I'm taking a part of right now. All right, this is an epistle that's going to go up on the internet, Lord willing, and, make it through the four corners of the earth. So you got to understand that, hey, these are the things that were written. And what Romans 15:4 said, here, let me get that real quick, because that's important. Romans 15:4, it reads, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Right, and this gives us hope. Though we see the destruction drawing nigh, we're seeing the pestilences come up, we're seeing the earthquakes in diverse places, we're seeing the uproars of the people. That actually is our faith boosters, because Yahweh Shema Shai said these things would happen. All right, so maintain your excitement, all right, for these disasters and these judgments coming down on the earth, man, upon these people. All right, because first and foremost, these people deserve it, man. All right, all those that do wickedly, man, the Lord's gonna deal with, man. Like these heathen, they don't stand a chance, man. But guess what? These heathen all had a hand in taking down of the children of Israel. All right, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, So let's get back to that 2nd verse 9. Lord willing, we'll close that. I won't make it too long. It says, verse 2, then shalt thou understand, right? So then you're going to understand, right, that it is the very same time wherein the highest, Yahweh Shem Shai, will begin to visit the world which he made. All right? And that's what's happening. All right? He's visiting the world that he made. All right? How's he visiting? through these different plagues and tribulations, man. All right, these different judgments going out throughout the earth. All right, Zephaniah 3 and 5, the just Lord is in the midst thereof; he will not do iniquity. Every day does a judgment come path. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, it faileth not. Right. So once the order goes out, man, those angels that he has, whether they be the death angels or to protect somebody, man, they're not gonna miss their mark. They're gonna be on point every time. It says, "Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake." Oh, excuse me. Verse 3 says, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world," and you're seeing that too. Especially with these different wars and skirmishes. You got people protesting against all these different battles that's been happening. All right. You got people upset over their financial situations. And we got big uproars over what this current election process, this campaigning between Kamala Harris and Donald J. Trump, man. All right. And that's bringing these people, man, are at each other's neck, man. The American people are at each other's neck, man. Like, we're always constantly seeing overseas of people, of uproars of the people rioting and going against their government officials and not listening, man. See, that George Floyd riots that happened in the U.S. a couple years ago, man, that was just a test run. But you can see how bad it can get. And that wasn't even nothing compared to, guess what, when people need to eat, and don't have any resources and the money system's cut off. You people just wait, man. You people just wait, all right? Especially you fucking women, man. All the pride is going to leave y'all, man. And then you two tough niggas, man. Hey, you going to tremble on that day, man. And I can't wait. All right? The minute of the Lord, we can't wait to see you people suffer, man. It says, verse 4, and it says, "Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." See? And the end is manifest. And we're seeing the end is being manifested right before us. All right? Yahweh Shemel Shai is not a man he should lie. So he told us these days were coming. He told these were going to happen. All right, and we're here. We're at the forefront of it. So with that, I pray that was edifying to the elect. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone rule well. Kwam Yasharallah, Shalom.